Prananda, a croeso I Cardiff. Good afternoon, welcome to Cardiff and to our 2019 graduation ceremony. I'm Jenny Randerson and I'm the Chancellor of Cardiff University. Graduation is without doubt the highlight of the university's year, and it is an honour to be here today to share this special day with you. This afternoon, we are celebrating with students from the School of Chemistry, the School of Computer Science and Informatics, and the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. Today is going to pass by extremely quickly, so I urge you to embrace it and to savour it every single moment with the family and friends who are here celebrating it with you. And I offer the same advice to your guests. Many of you have travelled great distances to be here today. Whether it's your son, daughter, niece, nephew, grandchild, friend or partner who is graduating, make this a day that they'll never forget. And be sure to tell them how proud you are many times over. And please don't be shy. Show your support loudly as they walk across this stage. It may not have escaped your notice that this is the final ceremony of our degree ceremony week. We've saved the best till last. Yes, you've got it. The best is also, by tradition, the loudest. Now, graduation naturally gives us the opportunity to look back at your time here at Cardiff University and to acknowledge your hard-earned achievements. Acquiring a university education is no mean feat. So I commend you not only for securing a place at this prestigious university in the first place, but also for the dedication and commitment that you've demonstrated to get here today. Cardiff University is one of the leading universities of the UK, so competition to get here is tough. For every one of you here today, 6 or 7 applicants were fighting for your place. We are proud of the education and experience that we provide for our students, and I'm sure your capacity to ask questions and challenge conventional wisdom will stay with you for the rest of your life. Whether you've been a member of one of the student union's many sporting clubs and societies, or taken part in our hugely successful student volunteering scheme, each one of you will leave with a unique experience of Cardiff. For some of you, today will also be tinged with sadness as you say goodbye to Cardiff. The vibrant, colourful and diverse city has been the backdrop to your journey through university, and I'm sure you'll be full of wonderful memories. Of course, the charm and character of Cardiff is difficult to give up, and some of you will have already decided to stay and call Cardiff home for the foreseeable future, whether you're going on to work or further study. In times of great political uncertainty, I'm extremely proud of Cardiff University's track record in ensuring that our students are outward-looking and willing to embrace the international community. I urge you to maintain this open-mindedness in whatever career path you choose to travel. Graduation also gives us a chance to look forward, a chance to mark the beginning of a brand new chapter. As you cross this stage in a short while, and set foot outside the front door of this auditorium, you will be doing so as a Cardiff graduate. You will instantly become part of an exclusive family of more than 150,000 members across the world, the Cardiff University alumni community. You will enter this family following in the footsteps of groundbreaking scientists, successful entrepreneurs, household actors, singers and TV presenters, Oscar-winning directors, and world-class sports stars. And armed with the knowledge, skills, and experience that you've developed during your time at Cardiff University, I want you to make it your mission to emulate the successes of those who've gone before. The bar has been set high, and it certainly won't be easy, but it's a challenge that you should embrace with courage, determination, and plenty of ambition. But most importantly, do not forget us. As you embark on your future careers, we ask you to stay in touch, come back and visit us frequently, and share your experience of the university with the wider world. We will always be your university. No one can ever change that. And I hope this instills the same sense of pride, unity, and loyalty that we hold for you as our graduates. I now have the pleasure of introducing Esther Ivan. Esther graduated with a degree in law and Welsh this week and will be returning to Cardiff in September to do the law practice course alongside a master's degree. Esther will read the proclamation and a poem by Wales's inaugural national poet, Gwyneth Lewis. Many of you will have encountered Gwyneth's work before in the form of the 6-foot-high letters outside the Wales Millennium Centre, thought to be the biggest poem in the world. Gwyneth has been writer-in-residence at the University School of Physics and Astronomy and is now an honorary fellow. Her poem, Education, was specially commissioned by Cardiff University. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much and enjoy your ceremony.
Education by Gwyneth Lewis. Beiddia feiddio, gwellad y wneud, myna geisio, parchad ddweud. Traws newidiad fydd dy glod, dy ddyfodol, mentro bod. Learning's a passport that returns you home a better person. It permits you to dare being daring, makes you secure with not knowing everything, helps you welcome some failure, forges an alloy with others' thinking. It is simple delight in mind and its motions, scintillates but isn't deceptive. Admits the joy of institutes as the open roads to everywhere but bigotry. It's the shortest distance between you and me, and if you're lucky, it never ends. I will now read the proclamation, first in Welsh, then in English. Nerth gwlad ei gwybodaeth. Bydded wybod i holl aelodau'r Brifysgol ac ar draws y byd bod cynulliad Prifysgol Caerdydd yn cael ei gynnal heddiw ym Mhrifddinas Cymru. O dan awdurdod Siarter Frenhinol y Brifysgol, mae'r cynulliad hwn yn cyfarfod i dderbyn y myfyrwyr hynny sydd yn rhinwedd eu hastudiaethau a'i hysgolheictod wedi herchwilio'n briodol yn ôl statudau'r Brifysgol ac yn wedi cael yn deilwng o'i graddau. Dathlwn lwyddiant y rhai sy'n graddio yn y cynulliad hwn, ac wrth wneud hynny, fe'i hatgoffwn o'i cyfrifoldeb i rannu gwerthoedd y Brifysgol hon. Hwy sydd i geisio trwy ei cyflawniadau, gwasanaethu lles pawb, ymdrechu am ragoriaeth ym mhob peth, a gofalu am ddyfodol ein byd. Parchwch ddaeth uneb, gan ei fod yn cynnig gobaith a gwirionedd ym mhob cenhedlaeth. Nerth gwlad ei gwybodaeth, a nation's strength is in its learning. Let it be known to all members of the university and throughout the world that today in the capital city of Wales, a congregation of Cardiff University is taking place. Under the authority of the university's Royal Charter, this congregation meets to receive those students who, by virtue of their studies and scholarship, have been appropriately examined according to the statutes of the university and found worthy of their degrees. We celebrate the success of those who graduate in this congregation, and in doing so, remind them of their responsibility to share in the values of this university. It is for them to seek, through their achievements, to serve the common good, to strive for excellence on all things, and care for the future of our world. Be attentive to wisdom, for it offers hope and truth in every generation.
Prynhawn da, good afternoon. My name's Karen Holford, and as Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Cardiff University, it's my absolute pleasure to warmly welcome all students to receive their award. This is the part of the ceremony where the student's names are read out by a senior member of the university. I'd like you all to feel free to celebrate the achievements of the students as they cross the stage, so please feel free to applaud, shout, cheer, whistle, whatever you like to celebrate your loved one's achievements. I'm sure the applause will die down in time for me to hear the name of the next student. Once all of the students for each award have crossed the stage and returned to their seats, I will ask you to stand. At this point in the ceremony and at other equivalent times, it is a tradition of the university for me to speak in Welsh to receive each group of graduates to their award. And the Welsh phrase which I will use translates into English as such. Through the authority conferred upon me by the university, I receive you to your award with all the privileges that this confers. Congratulations. So we will now proceed to the presentation of the graduates.
I, Professor Damien Murphy, introduce those who have received a degree of Bachelor in Science. Hamza Ahmed. Najma Ahmed. Augustus Aginelli. Sarah Bamber. Jacob Barr. Emma Beagles. Samuel Bloomfield. Hugo Bradley Lloyd. Josh Kalo. Alexander Cook. William Evans. Timothy Goodman. George Gore. Mark Alexander Hamilton. Holly Haywood. David House. Michael David Jones. Oliver Leach. Thomas Leach. Adam Lewis. Jarung Lian. Sarah Lockhart. Ellie McAdams. Finian McAvoy. Jemima Moorcroft. Matthew O'Hanlon. Amy Parton. Diva Maru Patel. Riley Payne. Adam Ritchie. Jonathan Saunders. Sheon Suriki. Esther Shepherd. Joanna Sivanathan. Zinat Sadiq Ajala. Emily Tansley. George Tedford. Charlotte Elizabeth Thompson. Modelina Triffan. Rodri Wall. George Woodburn. Hannah Yates. Elizabeth Addison. Courtney Austin. Amy Bater. Tom Errol. Bayern Muhajeri. Alfred Payne. Talia Temmi. Clara Savarino. I, Professor Damien Murphy, introduce those who have received a degree of Master in Chemistry. Joseph Alzamzadeh. Charlotte Andrews. Kaya Baber. Jake Bonning. Charlotte Carlyle. Sophie Fitzgerald. Bethany Greatage. Cameron Gray. George Grove. Clúr Gwyneth. Rowan Hanson. Samuel Harland. Nathan Harney. Oliver Hills. James Holmes. Elliot Joyner. Igor Kovalets. Ivan Lesniansky. Kieran Llewellyn. Karis Lloyd. Victoria Love. Jessipina Magri. Liam McGrath. Evangeline McShane. Kieran Mitchell. Charlotte Rose Norris. Rowan Page. Jack Reynolds. Dominic Sear. Harry Smallman. Tyler Trelaire Smith. David Sowden. Edward Stacey. Daniel Tyler. Bethan Winterson. Callum Adams. Rebecca Grace Allen. Andrew Justin Bartlett. Bethan Beasley. Emily Bevan Smith. Nathan Bowen. Emilia Elizabeth Bushrod. Amelia Dean. Charlotte Gunn. Joshua Harrison. Poppy Hindle. Matthew Horn. Christopher Jones. Oliver Kershaw. Sarah King. Phoebe Lowy. Tom Moran. Rhiannon Morris. Pauline O'Henebeng. Hugh Parks. Callum Parsons. Emily Portergill. Henry Powell Davis. Nancy Turnbull. Shams Al-Eltawi. Alexander Bardsley. Poppy Confu. Tom Daniels. Rodri Evans. Isla Guau. Emma Jane Green. Harriet Hoskins. Alfie Hubble. Kennedy Jones. Naomi Laws. Eleanor Perkins. Sophie Stocks. I, Professor Damien Murphy, introduce those who have received a Diploma of Higher Education. Chung Wai Yum.
I, Professor Stuart Allen, introduce those who have received a degree of Bachelor of Science. Daniel Abassi. Jack Alcock. Edina Johan Aranita. Sohaib Balki. Daniel Barkley. McLean Byrne. Emma Brady. Kieran James Burge. Christopher James Cardwell. Freddie Chessel. Mac Christian. Jonathan Peter Cole. Elliot Davis. Rebecca Davis. Alexander Dilly. Daniel Duggan. Batu Dylan Ellery. Dominic James Cairns Fonseca. Joey Gammy. Mert Ali Gold. Jamie Highfield. Dan Jones. Yayan Noel Jones. Morgan Jones. Faisal Julaidan. Arda Karaderi. Alison Kuaru. Kira Langton. Jack Moffat. Matthew Andrew Palmer. Yayan Parker. Subhash Porwar Dayal. Martin David Rangel. Guy Rawsthorne. Oliver Mark Simon. Cyfrifiadureg Suleiman. Joshua Teague. Masrur Unai. Reagan Bose. Laura Vumeye. Bethan Grace Williams. James Woods. Anelis Gibson. Louis Marie No Nadoki. Anuj Achiria. Curtis Stephen Adams. Javier Alcazar Zafra. George Andrew. Dean Richard Bale. Marcus Baumgartz. Anna Beddy. Jason Cassidy. Eloise Amy Collins. William Cooter. Halran Ding. Sotas Haji Panayi. Samuel David Healy. Joshua Hornsby. Loki Hughes. Sik Lam Louis. Nathan Philip James. Luke David Jones. Dimitros Kalaitsis. Nicole Wing K. Can. Ethan Charles Abraham Kelly. Ermal Lacey. Andrew Lamnia. Lam Quan Lau. Nuios Lenciauskas. Rowan Emir Lewis. Amulia Maram Reddy. Kailesh Mistry. Nikolai Romanov Nikolev. Lewis Parsons. Man Ho Poon. Nashalung Rai. Charles Reed. Lily Rossiter. Dion Roy. Yik Tao Shum. Caleb Stride. Wei Loon Tai. Sean Tomlinson. Ashley Tutcher. Benedict James Utley. Robin Paul Watson. Luke Anthony Webb. Samuel Williams. Matthew Wood. Zaksum Jung. Iris Jin Chow. Christopher Atwood. Rhys Beckett. Timothy Martin McLean Bird. Thomas Bowen. Ryan Cameron Codray. Jack Korskaden. Matthew Elcock. Sebastian Golos. James Lloyd Grant. Dan Harborne. Daniel Hendry. Sarah Louise Howells. Daniel Huntley. Nathan Richard Melly. Ethokia Mina. Daniel Morgan. John William Asabel Oligario. Ivona Price. Joshua Robinson. Dominic Routley. Edward Trist. Craig Winfield. Sarah Aldossery. Hiba Al-Makayita. Haya Al-Sultan. Jack Burkett. Mark Chapman. Samuel Dipple. Kieran Fuel. Curran Judge. Jacob Page. Nadusha Surendran. Norman Tan. Austin Wells. Patricia Jess Mary Booth. Samuel Mantle. Elliot Thomas Reynolds. Alexander Stanton. Sophie Vingo. Dominic Le-Leon. Joe Singleton. Luke James Richards Barker.
I, Professor Mark Gumbleton, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Pharmacy. Ayman Adil Neymar Abdullah. Fatima Abu Shamat. Tamid Ahmed. Aya Al-Had. Farhad Ali. Amir Al-Shukri. Jordan Al-Tamimi. Naima Bakawala. Famida Barry. Laura Barron. Lauren Beamish. Sabaun Bel Al-Kalal. Chloe Bennett. Sandy Berryman. Sarah Bickford. Alana Casey Borthwick. Jennifer Elizabeth Bristow. Alice Broom. Charlena Chan. Marianne Collins. Phoebe Kate Cruz Reese. Olivia Dalton. Katie Davies. Alice Dullahan. Daniel Ellesmere. Chelsea May Villaflor Evangelista. Charlotte Everett. Laura Fraser. Daniel Mark Freeman. Tanisha Gandhi. Emmanuel Gunny. Kate Griffiths. Ashish Alexander Grover. Subhan Hafiz. India Rose Hayes. Ricky Hicks. Laura Holdcroft. Elliot Hume. Ashfar Ilyas. Polina Ingulova. Danielle Jarvis. Ella Jenkins. Divya John. Callum Johnson. Ellen Kerry Jones. Rhianwen Jones. Timothy Charles Kellett. Hassan Khan. Niall Kinsella. Joanne Ron Lauren. Georgina Leeson. Su Ying Lei. Lois Lucas. Hannah Rose Machin. Isabel Marin Gamero. Michelle Maria Matthew. Marid McNeil. Nia Morgan. Bethan Morris. Noor Nawai. Mohammed Sohail Nawaz. Siobhan Nichols. Gigi Ong. Ola Damalilade Oni. Bulanle Adiola Blessing Opawali. Clara O'Reilly. Efioza Epubeki Osuji. Ellen Palmer. Amisha Patel. Emily Postins. Alice Priest. Natalie Price. Kurat Yulaine Kumar. Jack Raddenberry. Ors Rodef. Tamador Rahman. Yeyan Rossa. Aliyah Sajid. Victoria Sanders. Gemma Saxty. Julie Ann Scott. Abby Taman Shaw. Holly Claire Sherrard. David Skelton. Jack Speakman. Jessica Stead. Charlotte Tanner. Fahana Tarofdir. Llewellyn Thomas. Emily Martha Walters. Aoife Margaret Ward-Farrell. Rebecca White. Dulcie Williams. Isabel Wilson. James Samuel Womersley. Mohammed Halan Tashbir Zainuddin. Matthew Sabrita. I, Professor Mark Gumbleton, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Science. Hina Kazi. The Deputy Vice-Chancellor will now confer the award.
Would all the students who have just crossed the stage please stand? Trwy'r awdurdod a roddwyd I mi gan y Brifysgol, derbynniaf chi I gael eich dyfarniad a ho frentau a ddaw yn ysgil. Lloncyfarchiadau. Congratulations. You may sit down now. Thank you.
I, Professor Gary Baxter, introduce those who have received the postgraduate diploma. Naomi Elias. Hayley Green. Shahad Latif. Lowry Hannah Thomas. Tansy Williams. Iman Zigugu. I, Professor Gary Baxter, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Science. Ian Cox. Jeff George Dukes. Kai Wang. Pratik Doshi. Hain Min Hatike. Yogesh Shinde. Gaganpreet Singh. Lois Lewis. Stuart Yule. Shafila Alim. Nawal Shaya Al-Sharani. Daniel Bannister. Joshua William Paul Bateman. Joseph Butcher. Ka Oi Chung. Lucy Rhiannon Davis. Rebecca Ann Jones. Benedict Lewis. Kelsey Winnie Mae Francis Maidment Nutt. Yayan Luke Morgan. Rakan Musleh. Oliver Smart. Ellis Joseph Storch. Isabel Westcott. J. Harish Devlia. Hiyu Thomas Carson. Sarah Jane Robinson. Thomas Baker. Michael James Budd. Stephen James Crane. Laura Darcy. Richard Gardner. Myrig Jenkins. Torri Maddock. Patrick Tweed. Saeed Ahmed Al-Maskari. Zhuo Kui. Yuan Liu. Ziji Wang. Shuyu Zhang. Yazid Al-Rawaili. Kyriakos Kyriakidis. Inam Matu. Vid Sivabalan. Alan Muhaidli. I, Professor Gary Baxter, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Philosophy. Will White. The Deputy Vice-Chancellor will now confer the award.
Would all the students who have just recently crossed the stage please stand? Trwy yr awdurdod a roddwyd I mi gan y Brifysgol, derbyniaf chi I gael eich dyfarniad a cho ffrentau a ddaw yn y sgil. Cloncyfaciadau. Congratulations.
The following students to be presented have achieved a doctoral degree, and in recognition of their achievements and research, they will be presented to the presiding officers, who will shake their hand in turn. I, Professor Gary Baxter, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Aduragbemi Adesina. Nishtha Agarwal. Hassan H. Al-Rehami. Khalid Al-Shamari. Farah Arikat. James Ayres. Bethan Nia Broad. Timothy Dixon. Oliver Donovan Shepherd. Timothy David Edmund Flack. Cicely Giles. Duncan Hardy. Joseph Howard. Robert Lloyd Hughes. Andrew Jenkins. Chris Jones. Helen Mary King. Shada Rose Maliki Toysakani. Grazia Molta. Dmitry Malishev. Graham Richard Paul. Christiana Schotten. Andrea Sciuto. Jack Sim. Catherine Tehan. Christopher Williams. Chen Zheng. Sylvia Ziliotto. The Deputy Vice-Chancellor will now confer the award.
Would all the students who have just crossed the stage please stand? Trwy'r awdurdod a ddoddwyd I mi gan y Brifysgol, derbynioch chi I gael eich dyfarniad a holl ffrentau a ddew yn ysgil. Llongyffaddiadau. Congratulations. Well done and thank you. You can sit down now.
Prynawn da, good afternoon. My name is Orla Tan, and it is my honour to address you as the Vice President Societies and Volunteering at Cardiff University Students' Union. May your care ever be for the good name of our university and the well-being of our world. May your association with the university be cherished and constant throughout your life, for you are now members of its distinguished alumni. I am sure your time here has been unique. Everyone in this hall has had to overcome challenges, and this is what makes you the graduate that you are today. But what makes a Cardiff graduate unique? Cardiff graduates have found people from all over the world who they otherwise would never have met, knowledge they would never have gained, and possibilities they would never have dreamed of. They are more than the papers that document their time here, or the handshake that they have just received, more than the gowns they wear, and more than the caps on their heads. They are fierce and proud students, loyal friends, and they build communities together and make memories that they will look back fondly on. Lastly, a Cardiff graduate never forgets the steps it took for them to get here, the hard work that they put in, and the perseverance that it takes to achieve great things. But today marks the end of an era and the beginning of the next chapter of your life. Now it is time for you to embark on your own journey in this world, prospering your life, your families, and the world itself for all humanity. But remember, you will not get far in life based on what you already know. You will advance in life by what you are going to learn after you leave here, because education in all its forms does not stop after you graduate. Class of 2019, do not wait to seize your opportunities. Your time has only just begun. Diolch yn fawr.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, graduation is a time for celebration, a time to reflect on years of hard work, a time to recognize achievement, and it is time for our graduates to ask an important question. What next? Our honorary graduand today was a Cardiff graduate himself, and he can teach us a lot about making what next a success. Dr. Steve Garnett has been described as the most successful European executive ever to work in the software industry. So what are the secrets of success that you, chemists and pharmacists, computer scientists here today, can take with you? Well, Steve talks a lot about luck, and yes, he has been lucky, but Steve's success is also built on hard work, a willingness to take risks, and a drive to find and work with exceptional talent in exceptional teams. Steve grew up in a council house in Liverpool. Choices for young people there were limited, and Steve said it was considered good if you stayed out of trouble with the police, and even aspirational to get a job in the local car factory. But Steve had some secret weapons, including a great fan club, his mother, and an inspirational maths teacher. His teacher persuaded Steve to get A-levels, and then he convinced Steve that universities weren't just for kids with posh accents, like those he saw on University Challenge. So Steve came here to Cardiff University to study maths for 4 years. He says he learned best of all things that you may have learned too, how to reduce complexity to simplicity, and how to apply clarity of thought. When he left Cardiff in 1980, he went on to do a PhD in theoretical physics at Manchester University, applying maths to nuclear problems. But when Steve finished at Manchester, he didn't become a mathematician, or even a physicist. Instead, he parlayed computer programming skills to get a job with a company called Logica. Now, Steve was already quite a distance from car factories in Liverpool. Some luck at play, and some hard work too. So Steve's second career move involved taking a risk. He left his stable job at Logica to work in technical services at a startup software company. He was attracted in part by the promise of a company car. This was in 1986. And the startup that Steve joined, a company with around 100 staff at the time, is now known as the Oracle Corporation. Over the next 12 years, Steve worked with software pioneers like Larry Ellison and Jeff Squire. While Steve was at Oracle, it grew to be the world's second largest software company. Steve became director of UK sales and the youngest member of Oracle's executive board. Now, remember those principles of taking risks and of seeing potential, because Steve's next career move wasn't what you might expect. In 1998, he left his leadership role at Oracle not to move to another major global business, but to join another startup. He became vice president of Europe for a tech company with just 100 employees. And within 8 years, that startup, Siebel Systems, had become the world's 5th largest software company. And then in 2003, Steve did it again. He left Siebel to join another company with, you guessed it, less than 100 employees. He became head of European operations for Salesforce. And today, Salesforce is considered the fastest growing enterprise software company ever, with a valuation of over $100 billion. So Steve helped lead 3 different teams, each of which transformed a software company from startup to a major force on a global stage. No wonder Steve has been recognized as one of the 50 most influential Britons in technology. So for you, our graduands today, what are Steve's keys to success? Clearly, luck plays a part. Being smart helps too. So does being in the right place at the right time. Hard work, a healthy appetite for taking risk. And Steve says, and these are his words, if you surround yourself with great people, if you are in the right place at the right time, and you've got great people, then you can achieve almost anything. Now, Steve has stayed committed to his roots. He regularly returns to see friends in his hometown of Liverpool. He has strong family values. His wife, Linda, is here celebrating with him today. Together, they have 2 children, both at university themselves. And Steve is a thoughtful philanthropist with much of his support focusing on underserved children. Steve has been a champion for outstanding people at every turn. Today, he's an angel investor, thinking about entrepreneurship and helping new businesses become tomorrow's software giants. So to you, Cardiff chemists, pharmacists, computer scientists today who are wondering, what next? I urge you to play your lucky breaks well by following the example of your fellow Cardiff graduate. Work hard, take risks, stay true to yourselves, seek out outstanding people, and look for great teams. We're proud to honor you today, Dr. Steve Garnett, because by doing so, we honor the potential that all Cardiff graduates have. And I do this, der proi is gang hethor, cyflwynodd E.T. Steve Garnett, and Rhydedd Prifysgol Caerdydd.
awdurdod a roddwyd i mi gan y cyngor. Derbyniad chi fel Cymrawd anrydydd Prifysgol Cardiff. Llongyffagiadau. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's wonderful to return back here to Cardiff after so many years. Thank you for an amazing introduction. I wasn't expecting that. I think it was the Henry Kissinger, the famous American politician, who once, after a glowing introduction, once said that the only person that would have recognized him after that introduction would have been his mum. And I think after such an introduction, it would only be my mum that would recognise me. So thank you, TJ. Honourable Chancellor, Deputy Chancellor, academic staff, parents, graduates, it's once again it's an honour to come back to Cardiff, where in those formative years I spent here. The Chinese have an old proverb that says that when you find a turtle on top of a wall, you know it's had a lot of help. And over the years, I've had a lot of help, and I'm delighted that my wife, Linda, is here to celebrate today with me. But family, friends, and indeed Cardiff University gave me a huge amount of help to achieve whatever I've achieved. The famous oil industrialist John Paul Getty once said that you only needed to do 3 things in life to be happy, successful, and wealthy. Just 3 things. The first thing that you had to do to be happy, successful, and wealthy was to work hard every day. The second thing you needed to do to be happy, successful, and wealthy was to get up early every day. And I know you hard-working graduates do that. And the third thing you had to do to be happy, successful, and wealthy was to find oil. That's all you needed to do. Now, as you leave Cardiff, you indeed will be looking for your oil, for your passion. There's something, that magical thing that will excite you in your career. And you should look for that really, really hard and not settle on something that is not your passion. So look hard and move if it is not your passion, but seek out that oil, seek out that passion. The good news is that there's massive disruption going on in business today. We are entering the 4th industrial revolution. We effectively, what does that mean? We effectively have infinite computing power coming to our fingertips. We have effectively infinite storage. We're almost getting to the stage of having massive connectivity. That's generating all sorts of opportunities in machine learning, artificial intelligence, robotics, gene editing, and I could go on and on. Everything fairly soon will be censored with an S, which is creating huge amounts of data which can be analysed, and that in itself will disrupt just about every business on the planet. The good news for that is it will create massive opportunities for you graduates. Now, often people say to me, well, the tech industry, the technology industry where you've been successful is brutally competitive and cutthroat. But it's not. It's about a meritocracy. And if I was giving you some guidance and some advice, what I'd say to you is generate your values and stick with them. You do not have to compromise those values to be successful. So what are those values? My guidance to you would be to be strong, but not rude. To be kind, but not weak. To be humble, but not timid. To be proud, but not arrogant. I would urge you not to be impressed by money, by titles, by looks, or even, may I say, by degrees. Be impressed by generosity, be impressed by integrity, by humility, by hard work rate. Be impressed by kindness, and be impressed by wisdom. Never be afraid to fail, because success is not a straight line. You will have bumps in the road, but pick yourself up, dust yourself down, and stay true to your values. Leave your comfort zone. It's important to do that if you want to challenge yourself. Believe you can achieve whatever you set your mind to, but recognize it won't be overnight. Stick the course. Winston Churchill once said that you will never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks at you. So don't be afraid of criticism. Embrace it, listen, and act on it. Finally, the American comedian Woody Allen once said that the only thing that stands between me and greatness is me. So, to use the modern vernacular, go smash it, graduates. Thank you.
Diolch yn fawr, Steve, for those well-chosen words. I now have the duty to draw this celebration to a close, and it's been an absolute joy to be on this platform to see the pride and the relief on all of your faces as you cross the stage. But before we end the ceremony, it's extremely important that we give you the opportunity to show your gratitude to all the friends and family who are here celebrating with us. Their considerable support has helped you to get to this point, and I'm sure you'd like to say a huge thank you. Therefore, in a moment, I will invite you to stand up, turn and look around to where your family and friends are sitting, and to make as much noise as you can to everyone who is with you today. And whilst you're doing that, can you spare some applause and some thanks for the staff, your lecturers who have been with you throughout your period at the university studying. Stand up. And make a noise. That's great, thank you. I think they've got the message. You can sit down again. To close our celebrations here in St David's Hall, we're going to share with you our graduation film, which welcomes you to our Cardiff University alumni family. Please enjoy, and at the end of the film, please can you stand as the platform party leaves the auditorium and our ceremony draws to a close. Thank you for joining us today. Llongyfarchiadau mawr, many congratulations. Diolch yn fawr.
You came to Cardiff. You worked. You played. You cried. You laughed. And you learned. From Butte Building to Butte Park. From Talabont to the Tav. You made memories and friendships that will last a lifetime. And you made your mark on Cardiff University.
We made lifelong friends, and we're still in touch. We still have reunions, and I have to say, of course, I met my husband in Cardiff.
I turned up in Cardiff in October of 1979, a very different city to what it is today. Student life in Cardiff then and now was great fun.
Cardiff University ranks as, one of the top universities in engineering, so it's the only university I applied for actually.
I wanted to meet new people and enjoy my social life, I guess, as well, and I thought Cardiff gave me the opportunity to do that.
I had a huge amount of fun here. There are friends that I've kept over the years that I met on the course here at Cardiff.
Cardiff is a young city and an eclectic city. I never wanted to do it all over again. I don't think I would ever want to study anywhere other than Cardiff.
My English is Chinese English with some Welsh accent.
The week we played England in 2013 and beat them in Cardiff. England came for the Grand Slam in Cardiff and we blew them off the park. I sent my finals that week.
But your Cardiff journey doesn't end here. Cardiff will always be a part of you. Edrychwch o gwmpas. Look around. This is a room full of brilliant minds, talent, strength, ambition. You have worked so hard and discovered amazing things together. Today, you become Cardiff alumni, ready to shape the world with ideas, designs, dreams.
I think the experience doesn't stop with graduation.
Yeah, Cardiff had a massive impact on, I guess, me as a person.
It enabled me to have the confidence to campaign for many changes, for disabled people.
The values that were instilled all set me in incredible stead.
I'm forever grateful to Cardiff University for allowing me the ability really to study alongside my playing career.
Your time at university is what shapes most people.
Always carry with you the good values of being kind to people, being honest to people.
Certainly, without Cardiff, I wouldn't be where I am today. There's no doubt about that.
So let's go forward together. Go out into the world and make it a better place for everyone. And remember, no matter where your ambitions take you next, Cardiff will always be here.
Gyfrifiadureg.
Congratulations.
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 Gyfrifiadureg.
Congratulations.
Cardiff is so proud of you. Croeso. Welcome to our alumni community.